So last episode we kind of, I don't know, ballsed up quests, or I don't know, I was getting conflicts of details from mission givers. I kind of went off on a tangent and just went and got all the weapons. Thinking they would be OP, but they're not really. Okay, so where did we finish up with? I think we're gonna have to just buy that darn thingamabobbin. Purchase a nav key from Gladys. Okay. Do, 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 do. Gonna cost us half our credits. Oh well. It is what it is. Hopefully we can make them back. Well,
this is Halcyon News.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled Corsair.
Gracious. I was just sitting. Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there any time, sweetheart?
Goodbye.
You know where to find me.
Can you give me another sweetie?
Monarch is a written hive of terrorism and anarchy. We best top off our ammo stock before we leave.
Area analysis is as follows. Significant dust and storm concentration. Vacuuming estimate. Calculate. Calculated. Calculated.
Guess it'll take quite a while to clean this place.
Make this conversation worth my time, Captain. Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
Okay. What kind of salvage are we looking for?
When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas. Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
Understood.
You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Probably.
Well, that set me at ease.
I'm sure it did, friend. Right, so... Okay, get the passcode from that person, get to that map. Boom, 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 boom. What up, Tim? Welcome, welcome.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge? The repair station is currently idle.
We got a lot in common, you and me. Operating just a teensy bit outside of the manufacturer's expected parameters, huh? Come see Sam? That was sweet of ya. here. I was just leaving. Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big.
Sure, what do you need?
I was thinking about what you said afore, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship.
Bringing her home to meet the family, huh? Bold move.
Oh gosh, do you think so? I just figured, you know, there's nowhere she can go on Groundbreaker where folks don't know her. Here, she can relax.
Good for you. Any way I can help?
I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week. Smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close to my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for pass supplies.
Groundbreaker's got a lot of vendors. Where are you thinking?
Oh, that nice older lady in the rest and go, Miss Gladys? She seemed to know lots of things. Maybe she knows where to find fancy soap.
Easy enough. We could head straight over.
I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me. Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. 'Cause I want to come with.
Okay.
Sometimes I can hear Vickers saying prayers to himself. Sometimes I hear him cussing about tossball scores.
Scanning for C2547. Grade rated contaminants. Thank you, customer. Warning! Wrapped it on.
I thought she said to send Sam down to the bridge, but I guess not. Right, to Monarch. To Stellar Bay landing pad.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Right, we shall take with us... Yeah, those two. Forget which quest we had highlighted. Hold on. Let's do the side mission first. Oh, lift control? Somewhere? Oh, here.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
I'm Ian.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
I didn't see any gunships. They didn't really see any gunships. What are you doing out here?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes.
You've been standing here all day?
On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Me? I'm Alex Hawthorne.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Is Stellar Bay really that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
I'm gonna have a look at... you're not what I expected to find here.
That'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Are you saying the board's been lying about this place? Question mark?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home. Can't say I miss the day-to-day of living in Edgewater.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
Roger that. I'm gonna take a look around town.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
That depends. What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Sure, I can ask about your poster.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Okay. Damn it, everything is stealing again. Okay. Oh, we can buy these. Any heavy ammo? Like all the heavy ammo for sure. Buy it all.
You don't look like Sublight. Must be freelance.
Yacht Club. Oh, gun.
Fresh blood at last. Stellar Bay could use some.
Velma seem out of sorts to you? She's always cranky. No, I mean, more than usual.
What's the vicar? What the fuck do we get there? Outside? Wow. Anything sucking up water? Retrieve the missing meet with Catherine.
Wrap mask and painted eyes, right here.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know the Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Calm down, take a deep breath and tell me what happened.
Don't you tell me to calm down.
Oh.
I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Why would Tucker run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A Raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Where would he have gone?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a manta queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
Where is Amber Heights?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts, or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak. Or maybe Marauders got him.
What were you saying about...
Crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby. Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who'll listen. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
Did you say there was a reward involved?
Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there.
Damn straight.
I got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. You tell him I won't be mad.
Okay, you won't be mad.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Okay. The Dissident Hunter. Wow, Catherine's a fair way away. What the hell? Oh, this one's on the way.
Rising. Concentrated amount of scum present ahead.
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
Great.
Everyone all right?
What's this? 171 198.
Here we go.
Filth scoured with prejudice.
Get up! Get up!
Oh, it's just like the vicar's place. Pick up a nice hat. Retrofitted heavy power armor. They did it alive. They did.
Enter. This unit is don't mess with us. And ready to kill germs.
Nice hit! Nice kill!
Running away. Get him, boys! Taking so long. Yeah, let's continue.
Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity. Dirt alert!
Buffing things everywhere. Do, 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 do. On the road, I guess. It looks like it ominously wants us to go up there. Oh, let's spend our skill points, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Wrong button.
Clean cycle up to industrial stain. Please pick up all spilled crew members. Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized. $350 bits, nice.
What was that? Anti-right, yeah. It said something else. Told you it was ominously looking like it wanted us to go up here. And what did we find? Plenty of loot. Plenty of loot. Oh, ouch.
That's one down. You make it 3, Sam cleans it up. Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Yeah, can you loot them for me as well? Save me going all the way over there. But... Oh, how convenient. We're gonna rob you blind, no matter who you are, because the loot is mine, all mine. And behind.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
Sorry, could you say that guy's name again? What was his name? Graham? Graham? But like Graham. Who are you?
Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
No problems? What about these guys?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
I'm just looking for work. Do you have a boss or a leader or something?
Oh, sure. Graham's our founder. He taught us how to cut our own path in the wilderness. And I guess some folk have started following Zora's orders. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
Why are you here?
Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago.
Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes.
MSI, the graphics company?
Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying.
Nope.
She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander.
I'm the commander.
She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Where can I find them?
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door.
Got it. Hey, before I go, I'm looking for a Tucker. Have you seen him?
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Cool, look at that smoke. Okay. Tucker, building up the hill.
You meditate today? If not, you should.
Time to sell stuff. Any duplicates here? Oh. What I meant to do. What we got in this at the moment? That's all useless. Not too bad, I suppose. Sold junk. Hold on, money bag. Yeah, boy. Oh, what is this? Bronson maintains a record of strange special equipment requests beyond the normal firearms, ammunition, and medicine that the Icon class burn through at an alarming rate. Most of his list is crossed out, but a few items haven't yet been fulfilled. Zara, Force Melt Bright Gel may not actually exist. Ram. Dissident Hunter Volume 17. Huxley, Auntie Cleo's Rat Be Gone also may not actually exist. Huxley, any book on terminal repair. Carl, Primal Glue Adhesives. Is there a workbench? Do workbenches show up on here? Go out for a workbench. My shit repaired.
Sam, making blood stained clean again.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
Wow. Little boy, eh? It's in Hawthorne.
You here to join the iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
Tucker, you're Agnes's little boy from Stellar Bay?
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
Made it seem like you were in danger. Asked me to rescue you.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
What do you want to do about it? She'll keep sending people to look for you. Killed my mother!
Stars, I don't know. My mama's a stubborn woman. She won't quit until I'm dead.
Can be arranged.
You know, that might just work. You go back and tell her you found my body beside the road, all mangled and tore up. If she believes me dead, she won't look for me no more.
You want to fake your own death to avoid talking to your mother. You're okay with her thinking you've died. Don't you think that will hurt her?
I hate to think of her grieving, but it'll be good for her to move on. In the long run, you know?
Ooh. I don't think there's actual general lip syncing. I think it's because of multi-languages, maybe. Only. You remember that in video games. You can't sit and think they're going to animate every character to speak different languages. Like watching an anime movie. What should we do, guys? I mean, this guy wants to live his life. I need proof.
Oh, right. I guess you could take my daddy's ring. I've worn it ever since he died. Mama would recognize it right away. You take this back to Stellar Bay. Tell my mama I died and you found that on my body. I know it'll be hard on her, but it's the only way.
Huxley, stay off this machine. I know your terminal's out of storage, but if you break this one, things are gonna go tits up around here. Anyone else? As long as you know what you're doing, go ahead and clear work orders out whenever you can. View work orders. Steam coming out of the roof. Description: the pipes on the top of my house are gonna burst. They're leaking steam. Someone ought to fix this before they explode, or the steam hurts somebody. Engineering. Arcing electric at the bar. Science. Haven't heard from the Wrapped House. Hack. Dear Diary. Dear Diary, eat it. Hack. Erase work order. Medical examiner's residence door sealed. Engage remote force door lever operation. The door to the examiner's residence above the med bay is stuck and is completely sealed. Above the what? The med bay, okay. Continue. Engineering 55. Engineering 55. Engineering plus 15. Let's try these. I think we need tech skills. There we go. Let's try that. Oh, I've got enough. perception is below average. Minus 100% bonus to extra headshot. Why? Penalty. Headshot on weak spot hits. Not inflict damage. Was that because of shit I'm wearing now? Anyway, skills. What engineering look like? 51. We're 4 short. Is it tech skill? We've got something else with engineering. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, what about new and plus 15? Badoodah. Get any money for that? Well, let's find the med bay. Get in that room above it.
Get a whiff of that sweet sulfur air.
Dear diary, Graham taught me how to meditate today. Blah blah blah.
This armor is something awful.
Marked magazine. In this copy of Dissident Hunter, the hero braves a dangerous hellhole that is Monarch. Numerous edits are scratched into the text, and a number of the villainous dissidents have had mustaches and hats drawn onto them. Oh, we have a bench. Right. Repair everything. Hold on. Yep, okay. Med bay, right.
It ain't right.
No way of getting up there. Thing. Okay. No one saw me take anything. Fix that room. Right, journal, region.
disarray level analysis. Utterance.
Okay, continuing down the road we go.
I'm just saying, if we did need to dispose of a body, this would be a good spot for it.
Oh, good job, guys.
Passive mode.
Sometimes violence is the only way. Our skills are unrivaled.
Oh, who's it?
This area has been sanitized.
Okay. Meet me at the crossroads.
Unit was unable to complete scheduled sanitization service due to the following reason. Locked door.
Exactly. You're not getting into my room again. If I hadn't caught you last time, you would have burned all of my books.
Do 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 do. Mortimer Bell.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Tell me about the amenities.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Where am I? Speaking of Patreon, I also have a Patreon link down in the description where you can subscribe for a monthly fee to get absolutely nothing extra than my gratitude.
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
I understand.
Swell. We like quick on the draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
Layla sent me. Where's Catherine?
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit. She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
Keep your wits about you. This is sublight territory.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
I mean, I could probably spend an easy 30 minutes here talking to everyone. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, no one told me to go and talk to this guy, but this guy looks like he's going to be giving out quests and shit.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life. You don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Layla sent me.
I certainly hope you're not insinuating the problem is me. I mean, that would be preposterous. I never do anything under the table. That, Miss Malin ain't aware of. If there's any issue, really, you should talk to her. She's straight back in Malin's house of hospitality.
What was that favor you wanted?
Oh, right. Well, I mean, if you're interested. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
Let me guess, we pocket the half you save.
Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Persuade 100?
Hit me. I won't even hit back.
Punch him in the eye.
Ow! What was that for?
You told me to hit you.
You're nuttier than Miss Malin. Cripes. Remind me never to cross you.
That's right.
Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy. I run my sprat carriers back and forth through the shipping tunnels near the waterfall. Ought to check there first. Good luck. And don't get any ideas about pilfering the drugs for yourself. Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Told you. Pick up, knock you out bar. Oh, hang on, we can pick this up. It's not red. Sweet. Free monies. That's red.
you looking at?
I don't know. She ain't new.
Want to make a run with me to Stellar Bay? Boss told me to take the night off.
No, I'm beat. Just got back from a strange family.
The ones that always smell like raw meat and got splotches of blood on them?
Pea factory.
Makes you wonder what the secret ingredient is.
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Sorry to trouble you, Ms. Malin. I understand you're a terribly important figure in these parts. Perhaps you could point me to a man by the name of Reginald Cheney.
That was a good job about him with me.
Shit better not have brought trouble into my town. He's a long-term renter. Easily replaceable. Check his domicile. Whatever happens, I don't fucking care. Just keep the mess from staining my little nugget of paradise, and we'll be grand.
If by nugget of paradise you mean piece of manty dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger.
Your boss.
Well, I'm half listening.
The boss sent me, you oaf.
Funny, you don't look like one of Lilia's. Sure sound the part, though. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Cut to the chase.
All right. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Remind me what gas is again?
Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market.
Define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
I can get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with manties. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system? I shall leave the details to you. Now, after you clear the manty nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills, or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Good thing we have an engineer. Could hack it. Yeah, let's have the Vika hack it.
Well, I haven't seen the system, but I feel confident saying I can split her asunder.
I'll just bet you can. Men of the cloth never do cease to amaze me. Bright as a newborn star on the outside, blackest of holes within. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course. Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
I get the feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it for me.
Easy, and any tips on how I might get in?
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
GG. May luck be with you.
Hello, I need a refill. Oh, pardon. You don't work here.
That's right, bitch.
Remind me never to get on Ms. Malin's bad side.
Self-sanitization needed. Alert. Self-sanitization needed. Issuing sanitation ticket.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Duly noted.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
What else can you tell me?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Who would get an outrageous statement insured?
That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation.
Who gets their eyebrows insured?
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
Disastrous marriages?
Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss.
Well, I need to know.
One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon. We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
If you say so.
Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and our CFO.
So for now, you have been absolutely no help whatsoever. So I should kill you and take everything. Dry goods and sundries. That's what I was looking for. Yo, Duncan.
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold-free. Was that 75% mold-free? No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Catherine said you can give me an ID cartridge.
Not so fast. My biometric IDs are special goods. Only on offer to special clients.
Check the list again.
What do you know? You're on it. My mistake, customer. Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left, mayhaps. That'll do it. For a CMP factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers. Will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
Let's trade. What you got, buddy? What is this? Protective clothing with safety harness gold. Dialogue skills +5. An eye covering. Intimidate +5. Oh, look at all this stuff readied out. Oh, a sublight datapad. Damage UDL datapad. We will take them. This database contains the personal journal of Mercier Cole, a low-level sublight contractor. Most entries pertain to slagging his teammates or complaining about ship-for-pay contracts. Last entry reads, "Can't believe we found fucking Alevete gas in a hibernated Rizzo lab out in the dustback. Levite, Olivite, whatever it's spelled. It's worth a shit ton. Who the fuck used that to make candy? Looks like old Gertie's hunch is gonna prove out. Not that I'll ever tell her so. The way she goes primal at the slightest hint of criticism. Too much product for us to transport. Gonna need a ship to smuggle this off-world. Probably need Lilia Hagen to send a team. No way Miss Malin can handle this job out of full book. Been working on Remy, playing him with the pale kale ale he likes. Figure if I get him nice and sloshed, he'll tell me the password into that place. Did some exploring while he and Gertie were testing that the Alawiti gas. Found an old elevator shaft, a lab coat modded into a hidey spot for some dandified weapon. Thing's probably worth enough to make me right top runger after I go back for it. Old Mercer's getting herself to Byzantium, you can bet on it. Can't let Remy or Gertie find out about it. Gertie would go all full burn and demand I split the profits. Remy, he'd probably send me to the boneyard, keep it for himself. The screen is cracked and most of the keys are non-functional, fused together from plasma damage. All but a few entries are unreadable. Of those remaining, only snippets can be viewed. Entry 1. Corporal Sabur, you are reassigned effective immediately. Must report to Site Safety Commander Sanders by 1600 HST. Transport provided by non-corporate contractor reliable. Proceed overland to Research Facility East Town. Designation full book. Entry 2. Kind of shithole facility is this? I'm never accepting a promotion again unless it comes with a gilded something. Hasty keeps losing her damn key card. Expects me to find it for her. Not a fucking swain. At least. Powell is easy on the eyes. Number 3. Shit wrapped fucking alarm went off again. Before I got a chance to try the weapon. Seen anything like it? Itch chastity. Used it for a damn prank. Now Sanders is going to lock it up. And I'll never... Perfect for crowd control. Easy to maintain. Order in the townships once they get their hands on glue. No, we should start breaking down weapons for repairs. Oh, I think we can... Oh, can't we?
You shopping for pre-owned or new? If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Who's the top dog in these parts?
Town Sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
What you got for sale? Fuck, I just don't get it. Alright, so, did that give us a quest then? That... How'd you read it again? That's what I want to know. Pretty fucking useless, that is, isn't it? Oh, here we go. In a hibernated Rizzo lab out in the dust pack, Olivete. I think here's saying Olivete written on it. Well, this one's more feasible because it says overland to research facility east of Fallbrook. I want to check this out. Let's see if this is how we do things. East of Fallbrook. That's where we are now, right? Local. Fallbrook. Right. So if we go to the door. Right, head east. So that's Fallbrook. All the loot. Eject. Alright, east. Continue heading east again. Although it's looking pretty empty. Map. Maybe it means this behind it, or is that full book? What shell facility is this? That's gotta be absolutely nothing.
The strong survive and the weak perish. Well done. We are victorious.
What was the date pad on that? Let me read that. Mr. Pickle's journal. This journal details Mr. Pickett's all-time trip to Stellar Bay, just before the hazard clause went into effect, and his attempt to hunt a mantiqueen to bring to Edgewater. Oh, okay. That's what they were trying to bring. Yeah. Okay, just a little quirky little thingy. Another one. Glitch. Ouch.
Muting volume now.
Maybe I need to go out through the east of Fulbrook? There is such a thing?
Initiating experimental protocol. Small talk.
No one saw anything.
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him was stars. I can't remember. Days.
You don't think...
Insurance office key. Oh, okay. Few recent records. Burt Whistle, Ahmed. Went to a gentleman's wager with several chaps. Doesn't look interesting unless it...
Stocked with better booze.
Cheaper.
Stand clear of Solvent Stream.
Was this just like I can call my ship here? Is that what this is? Kind of shit obviously is this? Never accepting a promotion again unless it's with Gilded. Aha, this looks like it. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, this is just the tunnels, isn't it? Clive. Oh, we don't want to be here just yet, guys. Whoa! Maybe this is what they meant. Put you there. Try you out. I'm no idea. I have no idea. Right, okay, so general quest, Courthouse Clive. This is, make your way to Clive Lumberland's office in the CP factory and get him out of Sublight's way. Deal with climate. I'm guessing this is through the sewers. Maybe. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Let's go get this done. Plus we get to check out this new weapon. Oh
good, a fight! Fight, dirty! Clean up! Competition!
Crowd control indeed.
That's the last of them. Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
Any other goodies? Doo-doo-doo. This is a cool gun. I like it. I like these energy weapons. I guess until we come across something immune to flames. The other data pad thing looked like more of a substantial mission though, for sure.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them. Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it. Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is This is only half! Are you think you can steal from me?
Punch him in the eye.
Ow! Damn it, that hurt like the blazes. Okay, all right. You didn't take it. But someone did. Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be-dead Snake who filched my carriers. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
Investigation is now underway for the drug thieves. Oh, here they are.
Get your twitchy whiskers back here!
Don't
Don't run out that door! It's a cruel world outside! Close the damn door! You'll let my sprats out! Damn it all! Now look what you've done! It'll take me ages to round him up again. State your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder.
I'm looking for some missing sprats. You would have seen any around?
Missing? Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for, thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed. Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to do, turn a blind eye? Malin's an animal lover. She won't hold my actions against me. Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder.
I won't hurt your sprats. The drugs have probably passed through their digestive tracts already. Medical 30. No need for vivisection. Sprats possess rapid digestive system.
You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
I killed a bunch of sprats. Whoopsie. In every game now, I want to slide. I just want to slide. I just want to whoosh.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise.
I want to punch him in the face again.
You do? I mean, you do! Of course you do! What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time.
That's great, now pay me.
Right, right. In my excitement, I very nearly forgot. Ha ha. As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
It's a pleasure doing business with you. How much money did you get? Excuse me. 8,000 XP. Show me the money. Show me. Why don't you just like give me the list of 5 things that just happened? 300. Oh, not too bad, I suppose. Right, next quest on our journey. Let's do this slaughterhouse quest and then we'll call it a night. Hey, wonderful viewers, thank you so much for hanging out, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cadets, mod squad, elite forces, and of course you lurkers out there. If you haven't already done so, subscribe, join the House of Pain today. We got Discord, we got Twitter, we got Twitch, we got YouTube,
SAM units do not come equipped with sweeper attachments,
etc, etc. And all for all you lady lurkers out there.
001A.
Just keep out of my way. You stomp on my foot. Down they go!
Is it showing up red when I'm gonna hit him? Level up.
Yes. Just keep out of my way. You stomp on my foot, and I swear I will turn you to junk. The captain will have to order another SAM unit to clean you up.
Let's spend some skill. Right, what was we needed? Engineering, which is tech. I'm gonna shove it all in there. Perks. What do we want? 25% chance of resist component. Rubbish. Movement penalty to accuracy. Nope. Reset. Nope. Nope. That's weapon damage. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. So this is now does extra damage. And the hammer as well. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. is it showing red and then not hitting it?
Here we go.
Scoured with prejudice.
This girl is on fire. What is this? It's a place for looting. It's full of bugs. Mega Mantisaur. This could be difficult.
I'll take your confession now.
One order of frickin' fan coming up. Pups are new. Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Good job. Look at all that loot from all the people they've been eating. Find the loot, guys. Hunt it down. Got ourselves a necklace. A music box. Anything else? Evicted, evicted, evicted. Everyone's been evicted. Oh, we don't have enough lockpicking skills. Oh, what was that pointing at? Oh, we can do this. We can do this. Stealth. Boom. Or was it? Change. Oh, did it have to be close to me? Where's the vicar?
Please stand by while this unit returns to your side.
On my way. All right, I'm on my way. Sure.
Why does it have 2 green arrows? Oh, I don't know. This thing is weird. Nice. Doom, 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 doom. Doom. Determination 7. 38. That's what we want. 21, 26.
Coming back.
Requires relay station access codes to unlock. Field. Hey. Something to be aware of, I guess. The Droogs
Corpse detected.
Oh shit.
We were destined to prevail. Nice one.
Nice one. We were destined to prevail. Let the big fucker go. So much of the lootings. Well, why can't we go in here? Requires Hunter Outpost keycard. Probably one of these things we just killed must have had it. No? Evicted. Everyone's evicted. Everyone's evicted when you don't pay your rent. Everyone's evicted. Really?
Dirt alert! Dirt alert! Bam! Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Another waterfall. I wonder if there's anything underneath this one. Yeah, boy. A what? Lockpicking 5. Okay. Stealth. Oh, stealth -5. Sneak +7. I think that gives lockpicking skills, doesn't it? Nope. Tech. Nope. Stealth. Can I get the doctor to do it?
Understood. On my way.
The vicar even. X. Nope. Picking +5. Stealth is lockpicking stealth, okay. Lockpick 47. Right. This is the duration of your dialogue combat effects while Max is in the party. No idea what that does, but it sounds interesting. Reduce negative reputation for kills when Sam is in. That sounds interesting if you want to go AWOL. Well, I guess we're not going to get that, wherever it is. Do, 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 do. Time to kill Clive. Don't worry, I work here.
Ah, you must be a part of the new line shift. Don't tell me you lost your key card already. A lost card's worth 2 infractions, you know.
Actually, I haven't been issued one yet. It's my first day on the job.
You know, I think I did hear something about that. All right, okay.
Don't mind me. We're going to run out of space before we get to him. Shit.
System. Performing an area.
Just where do you think you're sneaking to? Production line is that away, you worthless gadabout. I'm darn well thinking about it. Well, since you asked me real nice, fine. I'll let it slide. But just this once, mind you.
Sweet, we got a reset on it. Damn it. Let me guess, we can't get in here. Or we can. Yeah, boy. Hey, Clive.
Whoa now.
And just what do you figure you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration.
You got blood on your shirt. Right there. No lower.
Certain things require a mess to do well. See, I was just killing some time. I prefer to prepare my dinner on my own hand.
Excuse me.
Nothing like fresh and bloody Borstwurst. I do own a factory known for specializing in the canning of Borstwurst. On occasion, I like to imbibe other parts of the cysty pig. Did you fancy me a cannibal? Perish the thought. No, I don't eat the bodies, I disappear. A joke that last was. So, what can I do for you? My full attention is at your disposal.
Please don't take this personally. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just go kill him.
Nice one, Captain! May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
All files have been terminated. Accessing executive. Who would have thought it? Am I right? Whole factory right for the taking. None the wiser, save for me. And now the king, I reckon. Who's also me, but different. Better I know it ain't wise to be so fanciful. But it grows so lonely, just me and the pigs. And the machinery. And now the king. The others will come soon, though. To work for me. The labourers. Got to start small. Okay. King can scarcely believe how well, how awful fine it's all gone. Blah, 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 blah. Power and privacy are mine. Everything I ought over to desire is mine except for, and the king, he may not have been with me from the beginning, but he was the first to arrive. He kept me from being alone. That is true. Don't think I could forget nor escape that fact. Think I got it. Any personnel, and I don't care if they be a line worker or the janitor or a stars damned cysty pig, we shall tell them to call the king by his rightful moniker. And do it properly. None of this Slaughterhouse Clive pig shit. Or I will show them a slaughter they won't never forget. Did I make myself clear enough? Yes, marvellous, that ought to do it. He was crazy. Right, now then. Right, let's just make our way out of here as if nothing ever happened. Do, 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 do. I got his key though. Come on. How do we get in here then?
Hold it right there. Watch out, Captain!
Mission accomplished. I wonder if I could have just fast traveled out there. I didn't even attempt that. Do, 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 do. Right, time to get that frozen pizza in the oven. Yummy, yummy pizza. Is Domino's still doing that burger pizza? I still have yet to try it. I have to make my own pizza. Show me the money, honey.
Please say the Oda corpse you're wearing is Clive's. Huh. Not much boast to that declaration. Am I to take that to mean you didn't kill him?
How many knuckleheads did you send to murder him? Of course it was me.
Hired more than were successful, can tell you that. Still, this ought to compensate for your trouble.
7k XP?
And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig.
21,000 XP? You have gained a bit cartridge, 1,750 Oxycom aromatic, sublight contract the helm, sublight salvage, reputation increased. We are now friendly. Carry a little drug running problem.
Funny, you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
You tried to cut costs by using sprats instead of autoloaders for transport.
That dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess, it involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
That's enough for now. Thanks so much. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cadets, mod squad, and elite forces. What does that remind me of? That reminds me of another game. Borderlands. Borderlands. Very a Borderlands sound. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cadets, mod squad, and elite forces. We're going to call it an evening right there, and we'll be back tomorrow. Right, if the guys ask me to play Modern Warfare again, I'm going to just say no. So some more of this. I'm loving this game. This is so chill. Anything else? Oh, I think that about wraps it up. Have yourselves a great evening. I will see you tomorrow. Wrap up warm. It's going to get colder the next 2 days. Enjoy your weekend if I don't see you. And Commander out. Cue the music.